What's up, guys? Playing with Karma here. Welcome back to the Harry Potter quiz series on this channel. Today we will be taking on a longer quiz, 30 questions, but I decided to do how well do you know Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs quiz. There's a couple that I want to do, but they're more holiday related, so I'm gonna wait to save those when the Halloween on the Halloween quiz on Halloween, Christmas quiz on Christmas, things of that nature. So let's get started. Which of the Marauders lent Hagrid the flying motorbike? Ooh, we got pictures. That kind of looks like Neville. Not gonna lie. Um, so we got James Potter, Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, or Sirius Black. The answer is young Sirius Black. Remus Lupin's wife Tonks was sorted into which Hogwarts house? Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, or Gryffindor? I'm pretty sure the answer is Hufflepuff. I don't think it says it anywhere in the books. She talks about her head of house once, saying she doesn't have the qualities for a prefect, but I don't think it says it anywhere in the books, so that's just something I've learned outside of the books. Question 3. The chapter Snape's Worst Memory featuring the young Marauders takes place in which book? Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, or Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? This is... So... Harry's learning occlumency. Yeah, Harry's learning occlumency. So that would be the Order of the Phoenix. And then because he has to use Umbridge's fireplace to talk to Lupin and Black afterwards. Sirius. Which of the Marauders was a Gryffindor prefect? Well, that would be young Remus Lupin, because Dumbledore hoped he'd have some control over his friends. Padfoot was also known by which code name? Scruffy, Scrappy, Snuffles, or Sniffer? I don't know that it ever says it in the movies, but they use the code name Snuffles when they're talking about him at Hogwarts, and when they're sending him letters and stuff, they address it to Snuffles. Who said Prongs rode again last night? Okay, the answers are Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, Albus Dumbledore, or Harry Potter. This is in the Prisoner of Azkaban. Harry expresses that he thought he saw his dad cast a Patronus, and the person he's talking to indeed says Prongs rode again last night, which was Albus Dumbledore. Which of the Marauders owned a house elf? Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, Sirius Black, James Potter. I'd be actually surprised if Potter didn't, because the Potters are such a old wizarding family. But I do know that the answer is Sirius Black, because Creature is a big part of the books, and he's in the movies too. Sirius's trusty steed Buckbeak was returned to Hogwarts under what name? Frank, Witherwings, Megorian, or Cornelius? This is so irrelevant, but he does return under the name Witherwings, and it's like, I don't know, every time they talk about him, they say, "Oh, we're gonna go see Buck. I mean Witherwings." So I don't. It's such a weird concept or idea. Question 9. Which Weasley brother owned Scabbers before Ron? Bill, Fred, Percy, or Charlie? I do, in fact, know the answer is Percy. Ron inherits him after Percy gets an owl from their dad after being made a prefect. 10. Who was Sirius Black's brother? Romulus Armitage Black, Regulus Arcturus Black, Reginald Artemis Black, or Ramses Arcadia Black? Well, that would here be Regulus. Young Regulus. Which of the Marauders took over 5 minutes to be sorted? Sirius Black, James Potter, Remus Lupin, or Peter Pettigrew? I don't know off the top of my head, but I am thinking Pettigrew just because he seems like a Neville Longbottom type character, and I feel like he could be sorted into Hufflepuff as well. Um, Black, though, Gryffindor and Slytherin, but he is set apart, so he does set himself apart for his family, so he's probably wanting to go into Gryffindor, and the Sorting Hat takes that into account. Potter's probably just Gryffindor straight up. Lupin maybe Ravenclaw as well, but I think he's Gryffindor. So I'm going to go with Pettigrew. Okay, cool. During which year at Hogwarts did James, Sirius, and Peter become Animagi? Everybody says it. The movies say it different. The books say it different, like throughout the course of the thing, and not just separate from each other. Anyway, third year, fifth year, fourth year, sixth year. Took them a better part of 3 years, but finally in our fifth year is what Black says to Harry when they're talking about it in the Shrieking Shack. Who described Remus's lycanthropy as his furry little problem? James Potter, Sirius Black, Peter Pettigrew, or Severus Snape? That would be James Potter. Select all that apply. How did Wormtail fake his own death? Breaking his wand, leaving bloodied robes, biting himself, and cutting off his finger. These two are when Sirius corners him, but he also fakes his death a second time by biting himself and bleeding all over Ron Sheets, making him think that Crookshanks ate him. So I'm going to go with those three. What? He didn't leave bloodied robes? Alright. So I got the trick one, biting himself, but I guess bloodied robes. Ooh, don't want to do that. Alright. What did Harry see his father doodling during an exam? A heart shape with letters L-E inside, a snitch with the letters L-E inside, a troll's face with Snivellus written underneath, and a stag's head. It is L-E for Lily Evans. I don't know. Is it a heart? Or is it a snitch? The snitch comes later in that scene. Shoot. I'm just gonna go with a heart. It's so un-James Potter, but the snitch comes later. Dang it. Alright. Yeah. Alright. I need to get right back on track here. Missed 2 in a row. I'm not going to miss any more. According to Ron, Scabbers used to enjoy which sweet? Peppermint toads, fudge flies, jelly slugs, or cockroach clusters? The answer is fudge flies. In what order did the Marauders die? Prongs, Padfoot, Wormtail, Moony, Prongs, Padfoot, Moony, Wormtail, Wormtail, Prongs, Padfoot, Moony, Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, Prongs. Okay, so James dies first, then Sirius, then Wormtail, then Lupin. I never realized that all 4 of them die. Which Marauder's father invented sleazy hair potion? Well, that would be James Potter. Yeah, the Potters are famous for why they're rich is because they invented several potions. Sleek Easy's hair potion, Skelegro, I believe, is one. But those are 2 of the few that they're famous for. But it is Potter, and it's kind of funny that they invent a hair potion, but all their hair sticks up in the back. That's probably why they invented it, to be honest. Who bids Professor Snape good day and advises him to wash his hair the slime ball? Mr. Wormtail, Mr. Prongs, Mr. Moony, or Mr. Padfoot? This is when he's trying to read the parchment that contains the map. I believe it's Wormtail, because like everybody else is kind of like attacking him, and then I think Wormtail is just kind of like, yeah, wash your hair on the parchment. Okay, cool. Question 20. What spell is used to move Professor Snape out of the Shrieking Shack in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? Wingardium Leviosa, Levicorpus, Locomortar Snivelus. That'd be an interesting smell. Or Mobilicorpus. Not Wingardium Leviosa, not Locomotor Snivelus. Levicorpus hoists you by your ankle, and I'm pretty sure he's upright because he hits his head on the ceiling. So I'm going to say Mobilicorpus. Which Marauder owned a wand described as brittle? Oh, crap. I have no idea. Peter Pettigrew, James Potter, Remus Lupin, and Sirius Black. I know for a fact it's not Potter, because when Ollivander's talking to young Harry, he describes his parents' wands to him, and I think James's is surprisingly springy. I think it's Willow. Brittle. I don't even know where to begin. I feel like it could be Pettigrew just because I feel like he's more magically inept than the other two. But I'm thinking about Lupin too because he is like an outcast to the. I'm actually gonna say Lupin. He is an outcast to the wizard world, and I feel like J.K. Rowling would make his wand kind of brittle like that too. Dang it! If it's it is Peter Pettigrew. I overthought it. Dang it. All right. Anyway, who killed Remus Lupin? Bellatrix Lestrange, Thorfinn Rowell, Fenrir Greyback, or Antonin Dolohov? I'm pretty sure it's Antonin Dolohov. No specific reason other than who says it. Somebody says they see them dueling in the Deathly Hallows at the Battle of Hogwarts. 23. What food and drink does Harry bring Sirius in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire? Bread rolls, a dozen chicken legs, and a flask of butterbeer. A loaf of bread, a dozen chicken legs, and a flask of pumpkin juice. A loaf of bread, pork ribs, and a jug of mulled mead. Or rock cakes, chicken and ham sandwiches, and a flask of tea. It is indeed the second one. That's just information you remember about the books. Which OWL exam were the Marauders taking when Harry saw them in Snape's worst memory? I think it's Flitwick giving the exam. No. Yeah, I do think it's Flitwick giving the exam. I don't remember. It's not History of Magic. It's not Defense Against the Dark Arts. I'm gonna say Charms because I think it's Flip. Oh my goodness gracious! It is Defense Against the Dark Arts. Oh, who's giving the exam? I didn't think it was somebody that we didn't know. I thought it was a teacher that we already knew for simplicity. Dang, I'm off my game. Alright, which Marauder had a grandfather named Henry who sat on the Wizengamot? I don't know. The Potters, Henry Potter, sounds alright. Could be the Blacks too, but I don't think these two have real proper wizard family that would be able to sit on the Wizengamot, respected enough. So it's either Black or Potter. Grandfather. I'm just gonna have to make a rash judgment here, and I'm gonna say Harry, James. Cool. I don't know. I didn't know that, but I could narrow it down. Who did Sirius originally suspect of being Voldemort's spy? Albus Dumbledore, Remus Lupin, Peter Pettigrew, or Severus Snape? I believe it was Lupin, because he made Pettigrew their secret keeper, and he didn't tell Lupin, and they forgive each other in the Prisoner of Azkaban for thinking that each other is the spy. What is Remus Lupin's blood status? Muggle-born, squib, pureblood, half-blood. Well, we know he's not a squib. I don't think he's Muggle-born. I was thinking that he was half-blood, because he only ever talks about his father. I'm going to go with it. Cool. Select all apply. One of the following. Or select all the apply of the following. Which of these people have had the Marauders map in their possession? Argus Filch. Yes, well, technically, he takes it and it's in a drawer. Alastair Moody. Oh, goodness. This is... Does Alastair Moody ever have it? I don't think Alastair Moody ever has it. It's the impersonator, Barty Crouch, that has it. Draco Malfoy. Fred and George Weasley definitely does. Does Dolores Umbridge ever have it? Trying to think if maybe... I don't think Draco ever has it. I don't think Umbridge ever has it either. Well, he's using it to get out of the room of requirement, so when they capture him, she might have it, but I don't think they ever talk about it. So I'm going to go with those two. I feel like if Moody's on there, I'm not going to be happy, because Moody never has it, but I'm just going to go with those two. Okay, cool. So they do try to trick you with Moody. When Harry uses the Resurrection Stone, who is the last to speak to him? Sirius, Remus, James, or Lily? I think it's James, because he says that he'll stay with them, or they'll stay with him till the end. Sirius answers, does it hurt? Remus, they talk at the very beginning about little Teddy. And Lily talks, we're so proud of you, stuff like that. Dang it. It is serious. Shoot. I just read that too, or listened to it. Listened to the audiobook. Select all that apply. Which of the Marauders were awarded the Order of Merlin First Class? I think it's Peter Pettigrew. Because they send his mother the Order of Merlin because he, quote, corners Black and tries to stop him or catch him, I guess. I'm going to say Peter Pettigrew. Oh, shoot. Select all that apply. I don't think Sirius, because the Wizarding World still thinks he's a... Well, no, he doesn't. I really don't. It would be something... So, I think Kingsley takes over, so Lupin might receive one, too, for, like, battling. Man, this is kind of hard. There's a few questions that have been kind of hard. I'm going to say these two. I know Pettigrew receives an Order of Merlin. I don't know if it's first class or not, but Remus, I don't know who else would have. I don't think James Potter or Sirius Black, because I never mention it. This would be post-book when Kingsley takes over. He would give everybody who died Order of Merlin, everybody who died at the Battle of Hogwarts. So I'm going to say those two. Okay, cool. I was right. View results. I think I missed 3. Oh, I missed 5? Result. Mischief Manager. Moony, Wormtail, Padfoot, and Prongs congratulate you. You're certainly mischievous enough to join the Ragtag Gang. You now just need a cool nickname. Any ideas? I'm thinking... No, I have no idea. Anyway, not as good as I wanted to do. Still 83%. It's okay. There was a couple hard ones in there though. Let me know how you guys did in the comment section down below. And if you wouldn't mind, hit that like and subscribe button. It would help the video, help the channel, help me grow, help me continue to do these things more often and in a better way. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys if you guys have any questions about how I got somewhere, like answer wise, or where an answer is in the books that I got right, just feel free to leave me a comment. But I will see you guys next time.